So this is a digital multimeter, right? So let's look at how it works and how to use them. Now, your probes, your positive and negative probes. Now, the negative probe, that's the black probe, okay, this guy always goes to the common. Now, the positive probe should always go 99% of the time because of what we measure, okay, should be in this, okay, in this area. We have the voltage, the resistance, and we have the current. When you're measuring currents as much as 10 amp, then you put the red probe here. Now look at this. What does this button, what do they do? What do they mean? Backlight is meant to illuminate when you are using the multimeter in the dark. Okay, when you are working in the dark, it illuminates the multimeter so you can work well. Now we have the voltage AC and the voltage DC. And let's talk about the voltage AC. The voltage AC, you have 200 volts, 600 volts. So when you're working with values, let's say 200 volts, okay, or lesser, okay, you put the knob here at 200. Okay, when you're working values between 200 and 600, you put the knob here. Now this is VDC. So you have 600 volts, 200 volts, 20 volts, 2 volts, and 200 millivolts. So that means, let's assume this is a battery. This is a 9-volt battery. So if we want to measure the voltage of this battery, so we put the knob to 20. So it should always be higher than the value that you want to measure. Okay, if it's a 1.5 volts battery, okay, you put the knob at 2, so you can measure what's 1.5 volts. This is the symbol of resistance, okay, ohm, the ohm. Okay, resistance is measured in what? In ohm. Okay, so we have the 2 mega ohm, 200 kilo ohm, 20 kilo ohm, 2 kilo ohm, and what? 200 what? 200 ohm. So in this case, look at this. This is a resistor. These are resistors, and I think it's labeled valued at what? 270 ohms. So if you want to measure the resistance of this resistor, for instance, okay, we put the knob, because it's 270, okay, we put the knob to what? To 2 kilo ohms. To 2 kilo ohms. So the knob stays at 2 kilo ohm. So to measure anything above what? Anything above 200 ohms. You cannot put it at 200, okay, because it will not give you the right value. To give you an error. Now what does this this sign, okay, like a sound wave, what does it look? What does it mean? This is the continuity symbol, meaning you can use this to test the continuity of a circuit or a wire. Now this is the current, okay, this is where to measure the current, and this is in DC, okay, direct current. So we have 200 microamp, we have 2 milliamp, we have 20 milliamp, we have 200 milliamp, and we have 10 amp. Okay, so when you are working with values as high as 10 amps, then make sure to put your positive probe, okay, connected to what 10 ADC. Okay, so if you're trying to measure currents as low as say 5 milliamp, okay, you put it at what, at 20 milliamp. Okay, if you're trying to measure currents lesser than 2 milliamp, okay, you put it at what, 2 milliamp. If you want to measure currents within the range of 200 microamps, then you have it here. Okay, I hope this was good and understandable. Thank you very much.